What's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. We got the new content patch notes coming out, so I wanted to go over them with you guys. So, whoever was saying, and there were actually quite a bunch of you, that there was going to be a new version of Keys, end up being right. We got Nocturne's Keys. So, I'll leave a link not only to the patch notes, but to the intro movie as well. So, we'll get into her here. She is an ice thief. That's my only bone of contention. We got enough thief heroes I've been putting on banners lately, and I already can't use the ones I already have, but whatever. Minor gripe there. So let's see. Keese is an ice elemental thief who can not only interrupt enemies, but also be a threat even to enemies specialized in defense or barriers. By using Dark Scar after Nocturne, it is possible to deal significant damage by penetrating the enemy's defense. Full Moon Sith can be a strong counter against enemies with barriers, especially if using Kiss alongside heroes with capable of buffing and debuffing. So on her 1, attacks with a scythe, damage dealt increased by 70% if target is covered in a barrier. On her 2, Dark Scar, 4-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies with a scythe, penetrates defense by 60% if caster is stealth. Oh, that's interesting. And on her 3, active cooldown 5, Nocturne, before awakening. Leaps towards the enemy to attack before granting stealth to the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to caster's health. Current health. After awakening, leaps towards the enemy to attack, increases skill cooldown by 2. Cooldowns, plural. Before granting stealth to the caster for 2 turns. Damage dealt increases proportional to caster's current health. Alright, so she's kind of a counter to tankier / stealth heroes. That's pretty cool. New artifact, Alexa's Blasket. A new thief exclusive artifact has been added to Epic 7. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Level 1, 20% chance to grant increased attack and critical hit chance to the caster for 1 turn at the end of the turn. And then it gets all the way up to 40%. That's cool. That's cool. A small miracle with heroes that include Alexa's Basket. What? Does that mean we get the A small miracle bonuses in the event? I don't get it. Oh well. Keep saying Alexa's Basket dropped right up. So obviously that's the artifact and the hero. That'll be going till 1-9. Keese's side story, A Prayer to the Waxing Moon. Keese and Ludwig are a great place to visit. A few days later, Ludwig secretly heads back to the town on his own, with Keese following after. Ludwig doesn't seem like the type of guy that would go to a town, but this is the past. Alright, so we got our new... That'll be our new side story here. Playthrough side story, New Year's Gift, and EX changed them for great rewards. Or exchange them for great rewards. Additional rewards can be collected from region rewards, quests, and reputation, per usual. New Year's Gift, a small souvenir carrying happy memories of the past. I'm starting to wonder if they're going to... I guess not for this one. I'm kind of hoping that they... Well, part of me hopes they do and don't. You know how we got that small miracle artifact? It's nice because we can farm more, but then trying to keep it on all the heroes while you're farming your fodders... I wish there was like just some type of aura or something we could give. Like, have this aura active for this party or something like that. That would be nice. But oh well. So here's your heroes getting the bonuses. You're going to have Keese, of course, Ludwig, and Ruel of Light, which, you know, that's a pretty exclusive cast there, so that's kind of hard to get. But if you got them, there they are. And it's pretty much telling you the same thing everyone always knows about the side stories. Once you clear normal, etc. Apparently you can get Blazing Souls. Oh, that's nice for all you Yuna people. Ultra Fangs and Twisted Fangs also welcome. Oh, that's cool. So it'll put us a little bit closer to farming all this stuff up we need for all our heroes. Alright, let's see what else we got. There's reputation rewards. All achievements complete rewards, they're giving us silver transmute stones. I wonder if that's because this is a shorter event. Seems like it is. That's the way it is. Next up, Raid Labyrinth, Royal Capital. Hell mode is now open. So all you guys that have cleared that, congratulations to you. You get to go to hell mode now. Malicious bug charms can be obtained by defeating Queen or by purchasing in the logistics officer's shop. So you guys that are doing the exchanges, let me know. Have the exchanges been worth it for you guys so far in the normal raid? It looks like it's pretty good, the best gear in the game, but I always hear gripes, so who knows. Weekly reset. It should be the same time. Yeah, it's the same time as the normal raid. So that's fine. How to play. Devour Arcana can now be found in Area 1 of the Raid Labyrinth. Other areas are still unavailable for exploration and will be opened at a later date. Oh, they're only opening one boss? Is that it? Yeah. Well, I guess that's the way it is then. Let's see here, new equipment. Players can now obtain Greater Lost Warriors equipment and Azumani's fighting ring. So this should be all tier 6 red gear, even though we'll see later they're actually taking out the tier thing, because I guess it's confusing people somehow. Whatever. Let's see here. Players have a low chance of obtaining the fighter's ring when defeating a normal or elite monster. That's pretty cool. I got one of those killing something in the normal mode. Hell's difficulty, logistics officer, collect Queen's guard badge. Oh yeah, the officer, yeah. Items for sale, Horn of Desire, Nightmare Mask, So basically you get the armor, the charms, and it looks like some type of catalyst. And here's your base equipment. Let's judge it here for ourselves. So the dagger, speed dagger. Health, attack, assuming that these all roll the same. Oh, it says will be assigned stats randomly. That kind of sucks, actually, but... Oh, well. Let's see here. Health, attack, speed, and crit hit chance. And then the one with the immunity gives you defense. Alright, so then... Labyrinth improvements and changes. Retry function added in Labyrinth. When defeated in Labyrinth, players will now have the option to retry after restarting. The hero's health and skill cooldowns will be reset, and the player will be taken to just before the battle started. That's nice. That'll cut down on some of the time there. The amount of camps, souls, and potions will be reverted back to the amount prior to the battle, and auto battle will be turned off. Once defeated in the Labyrinth, players may choose to retry. Free attempt. After using the free attempt, players may retry without limit for 10 sky stones per retry. So that'll be nice for the whales out there. Let's see. Or semi-whales. Quality of life improvements and changes. Boss guides improved. I wonder if they're basically going to be telling you, run this hero. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's any huge quality of life thing. Players will now receive the item needed to enter Hell difficulty upon defeating the Queen in normal. Oh, that didn't happen? Oh, yeah, because it wasn't even out yet. The cost of Queen Akmashik's gift in the logistics office has been changed from 2 to 4. So I wonder if you haven't done it before, like say you killed the Queen last week, do you have to kill her again this week to get the key, or will they just have mailed it to you because they know you can kill the Queen? Because I'm not sure, can you run normal and Hell? I guess I'll have to see if they have different tokens to enter. Here's what I was talking about earlier. Equipment level change displays. Tier information on equipment will be replaced with levels, enabling players to judge equipment more efficiently and in closer detail. I don't know who complained about this, but it seems kind of silly, but whatever. If y'all want solid numbers instead of T2, T3, because you don't know what T2 and T3 mean, that's the way it is. Equipment item levels, 15 to 29, 30 to 43. So essentially they're just breaking down the numbers. Equipment with higher abilities will be in higher level than those with lower abilities, even if they are the same tier. Alright, well, I guess I could see that then. Some miscellaneous upgrades here. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, that all looks normal. Basically, they're all talking about equipment level stuff since they just changed it. Supporter memory imprint display. Memory imprint is currently applied in battle. Even when the supporter does not appear to be in the battle, the memory imprint effects will be applied. Oh, that's cool. So you can see what their memory imprints are now. Other improvements. So yeah, it's just like different characters' skills improvements. Although, there was one other thing to gripe about, although I don't know what the big deal was. Let me see here. They've changed some of the stats. Most of the characters I've seen took nerfs in the raids. Side story, etc. There's what I'm talking about. The drop rate of Hunt Stage 7 has been reduced by 30%. Now, I don't understand. Was that some type of like the ratio of killing it versus time spent or whatever versus rewards? Was that actually higher than Hunt Stage 8, 9, and 10? I'm not sure, but whatever it was, they nerfed it for us. That sucks. Because I think at Hunt Stage 8 is when they start getting their last ability, their bonus ability. Like the druid starts healing himself every other turn, etc. Sorry, guys, got interrupted. Alright, so then, let's see here. K-Run and the artifact Celestin has been added to the typical Covenant summons. That's good. They did some guild changes. Basically, most of this is all bug fixes, quality of life. Hopefully, there's some really good stuff in here. But personally, for me, this game, we've kind of come to the realization of the way that we have to farm in this game, and having the energy to do it, not just in the game, but in real life, over and over and over. So, for every hero that we want to build, and I'm adjusting to it fine. It's just I kind of wish that there was like a more streamlined way to do it. It doesn't mean that you should be able to get a 60 every day or anything like that, but it would be nice if I could play normally, if that makes sense to people. Like, instead of having to run one hero with two Phantasma and then a monster, it would be nice if there was just a different way to do it. But, I mean, that's the way this game has been decreed to work, so that is the way the game has been decreed to work. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. New hero looks cool. Thief Mania continues on Epic 7. Hopefully, they'll remember some casters or something at some point. And that is it from me, so I'll catch you guys later on. Peace out.